Yo, 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 what's going on out there, Fight World? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on one of the hottest young stars at the welterweight division, Jaron Ennis, who's undefeated out of Philly, making his name known and trying to become a world champ at the welterweight division. Then we have a future Hall of Famer in Terence Crawford, a three-division world champion, a former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champion. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, Terence Crawford on this interview on $1 million worth of game with Gilly and Wallow came out and said that Jaron Ennis could have been in line before David Alvanesian. You understand what I'm saying? So, he said that instead of David Alvanesian, Jaron Ennis could have been the opponent to fight him on BLK Prime, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Now, we all remember this story, right? With Blue Blood Sports TV and things of that nature, so they reached out to Boots, right? He said he called Bozy, right? Bozy was on the phone. Bozy said, okay, yeah, Blue Blood told us they can make it happen. We said make it happen. So they end up calling Steven Espinoza, and they talked to Steven Espinoza. And, they said that they never got back to him, right? They never got back to him. So Terence Crawford said he was willing to fight Jaron Ennis on BLK. You understand? He was willing to fight him and things of that nature. And, things didn't go how they said things were supposed to go. Now, on Boost them and on Bozy them end, right? Like he just said, he said they never got back to him. And he said, Bud could have picked them. You know what I'm saying? He like, okay, Bud tried to say, oh, why did they jump out the WBO and go the IBF route? You feel me? Like, they could have been my mandatory, right? And Bozy was like, come on, bro. We weren't going to be your mandatory right away. And Crawford telling them, like, yeah, y'all was going to be my mandatory. And Bozy's like, bro, let's not do this. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do this. We weren't going to be your mandatory. And if you really wanted to fight us, you could have picked us instead of David Alvanesian. So don't make it as if you really wanted to fight us next, homie, right? It was little negotiations going on, things like that and shit. But, it wasn't really not set in concrete that you was going to fight us. You feel me? But Terence Crawford, he's standing his ground, and he's saying things like, no, I could have fought y'all. You feel me? But nobody got back to them. And then he said, it could have been a situation with the money as well, where they felt like BLK Prime was trying to pay Jaron Ennis them peanuts to go out there and fight and shit like that. You feel me? But we really don't know the full extent and what really happened and why Jaron Ennis, wasn't on BLK Prime fighting Terence Crawford. You feel what I'm saying? Now, it could have been a situation with BLK Prime, like Blue Blood said. Like, Blue Blood them came out and admitted, too. He said, listen, we would have fought Jaron Ennis, then Showtime then would have been a lead situation. Like, they would have been the head people in charge, and they wanted to be the head people in charge. So I feel like they did that to make it sound good. No disrespect to Terence Crawford on this one, right? Bud probably would have fought Boots if they came with the right money and things like that, right? So Bud looked like he was willing to fight anybody. But when it came to BLK Prime, I think like they was pump faking. No, I ain't gonna say I look like it. I know they was pump faking. Because Blue came out and admitted. Blue said, well, if we would have fought Jaron Ennis, we trying to break on the scene and be our own entity, right? They want to be this BLK Prime, we got Terence Crawford versus David Alvanesian. We control the whole situation, right? It's up to us to make this happen. Instead, if we would have went over there and fought Jaron Ennis, then Showtime would have been the top shotters, and it would have been drowning BLK Prime out. So BLK Prime didn't really want Jaron Ennis to fight Terence Crawford. And like Bozy said, if you really wanted to fight us, bro, you could have picked us over David Alvanesian if they really wanted that smoke. If they really wanted that smoke, they would have got back to us and picked us over David Alvanesian. But BLK Prime ain't want that because they wanted to look good. They thought they was going to keep Terence Crawford over there for a while, and they could. You know what I'm saying? Bud took them people money and ran off on their ass. After giving him a David Alvanesian and paying him upwards to $7 or $8 million, Terence Crawford took their money and ran off on BLK Prime. And now we don't hear shit else about BLK Prime. You look at BLK Prime, they probably doing backyard wrestling and backyard boogieing and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So they was really bluffing. They was really bluffing, bro. They tried to go and get Boots and try to take Boots away from Showtime. Look at this. Look how scandalous this is, y'all. Look how scandalous this is. They try to go get Boots and take Boots away from Showtime, thinking Boots is finna come over and fight on BLK Prime. I don't know how much they was gonna pay him now, right? And they wanted to knock Showtime out of the situation. You feel me? Blue had no intentions on talking to Steven Espinoza in Showtime. He wanted to just talk to Bozy Ennis and think they can make shit happen like that, bro. Oh my God, bro. BLK Prime is some backstabbing motherfuckers. I'm gonna call it for what it is, fam. They are some backstabbing, conniving motherfuckers, bro. They try to, they already took Bud from the Earl Spence fight. You know what I'm saying? Then they try to go take motherfucking Jaron Boots Ennis from Showtime, not knowing that they up under contract and they can't do that weird ass shit. So then when they talk about they want to talk to Steven Espinoza, they got to talking to Steven Espinoza, and that shit must then sound good to him. It must have didn't sound good to him, bro. Steven Espinoza like, hell no, we ain't doing none of that corny ass shit with y'all. Y'all already fucked up with the big dog Al Heyman, right? I'm going to talk to Al. Al probably like, man, we ain't doing no business with them clowns, them jokers. Let them go ahead and do what they do, and we go keep it pushing. We go keep it pushing. And that's exactly what happened, y'all. I know that's what happened. You know, they try to reach out to Showtime. They didn't like what Showtime was talking about because Showtime been doing this shit for so long. It's like, man, y'all just coming into the game. Y'all are rookies. If y'all trying to get on our level, then this how it go. You feel me? But let me hit up Al and see if Al, want me to even do business with y'all. Because we know what y'all just did, right? Came into the situation, fucked off the Earl Spence and the Crawford situation because that was still going down. If BLK Prime went right there, we probably would have got Bud and Earl, in November or in February. You understand? But they came along. Hey, Crawford, we'll empty out our bank account for you. And yeah, man, we love you, man. We doing something that nobody else has ever done, bro. We gonna bring you over here. We got Adrian Bronner. We bringing boxing back to what it's supposed to be. We doing things different. And them of us had one big fight with Terence Crawford over there. And, they ain't did nothing else ever since, bro. Nothing else ever since. They had the Adrian Bronner situation going on, if they lost out on that. So, with the Jaron Boots Ennis fight, negative. I'm not fit to say that Jaron Boots Ennis ducked no Terence Bud Crawford, nor would I say that they jumped out of the WBO route because they didn't want to fight Terence Bud Crawford. I think they probably went the IBF route because that probably looked more lucrative to them. They know that Earl Spence had the IBF and he was over here with Showtime and with PBC. And it's like, you know what? Fuck it. We gonna stick to the in-house, bro. If we trying to do business over there with them, who knows what Terence Bud Crawford gonna do next? Who knows what's going down with that situation? But over here, we got Steven Espinoza. We got Al Heyman. If Earl wants to stay here, I put myself in position to be the IBF mandatory. Then I can get that fight. And plus, Earl Spence is more notable than Terence Crawford. Earl Spence bring a bigger bag to Terence Bud Crawford, right? If I beat Earl, I get more recognition. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all about business. Like Bozy said, it's all about business. It's not personal. It's just business, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike said on Godfather 1, when that police, broke his jaw and, they try to get his pops killed. It's not personal, Sonny. It's business. Straight like that. And Mike handled that business. You dig? And I think Jaron Boots Ennis, if he had a real opportunity to fight Terence Bud Crawford, they would have got in that ring and tried to handle their business, bro. So, no, Jaron Boots Ennis ain't ducked nothing. He wasn't afraid of nothing. It was the business side. BLK Prime didn't know how to negotiate for real. And Steven Espinoza wasn't fucking with them because he knew they was rookies in the game. He knew they just fucked up with Al Heyman. And they like, nah, y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. And we going to move on to the next. And we still going to put Jaron Boots Ennis in a great fucking position so he can be a world champion and do what he got to do. Because, when Terence Bud Crawford done with Chai, we still can see him down the line. You know what I'm saying? We still can see him down the line, and we can still make the big fight happen with Terence Bud Crawford and Jaron Boots Ennis on our terms over here on Showtime, and we ain't got to deal with y'all platform that y'all got going on over there that y'all hoping people can buy and pay for, and that shit crashed and flopped and ain't even do that well. And we over here, we professional, and we doing big and better things. So good luck to y'all, but we straight. You know what I'm saying? We straight. Boots ain't getting old. Boots is young. And Terence Bud Crawford only got one fight with y'all. So, in the end of the day, if this fight come to fruition, it's going to happen on our terms. And it's going to be a way bigger opportunity than it is over there on BLK Prime. You dig? So, shouts out to Boots. Shouts out to Bozy Ennis. Shouts out to Terence Crawford. Shouts out to Steven Espinoza. Shit just didn't work out with BLK Prime. They was on some Janky shit. And Steven Espinoza and them knew it. And they backed out of that shit. And that's how Montray-Brown see it, and that's what it is with me. Straight like that.